Hi, welcome to Tasha's from Bohemian Cottage. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today is going to be a talking tour of my living room entryway, my new project, which is a whole tree makeover, and my stair landing. These are the spaces you see when you first come into the home. So I wanted to go over the look that I'm going for now, which is kind of a Bohemian Cottage style. I've always loved farmhouse, and now I'm starting to like the bohemian look. And the home always spoke to me of being a cottage. It's a 1932 Dutch colonial, but it has a cottage vibe with all the dark millwork. So those three styles really speak to me, and you'll notice them blended throughout the home. So this is my living room. It's a very long space. So that's the front door when you first walk in. I divided the space using my sofa table. So when you first walk in, this side of the room would be the living room and the other side is my entryway. Because this is the room of windows and doors, it looked kind of awkward to have a sofa with a window in the middle of it. It's not a very big window. So having the shelving on either side balanced the space for me with the two antique end tables on either side as well. So it gave it some symmetry. That's also why I chose to have a square coffee table. I designed that and had that made by a friend of mine. Weighs about 100 pounds, and he said he'll never make it again. So it is a one of a kind. But having the square table in this space was a must. There was no other wall to put the TV on. So this wall, even though it's awkward because it has a door to my side porch to one side and a window to the other, the TV fits it perfectly. And then I put a picture ledge above with an abstract family portrait. So I really love how the space came together. The pieces that I either found or had made really are tailored to the space, in my opinion. I know that a lot of people have sectionals, and that's the thing now. It would make my space smaller. So this was a better fit for me to have. It allows enough seating for a family of 5, and if we have guests, and I think it really fits the space. I choose to have leather rather than fabric because I have 3 dogs and a cat and 3 children. So leather does not hold odors. It's easy to clean, and I think it just holds up better than fabric when you have a really busy family. These curtains, I love them. They look so beautiful in person. They had nice lace trim. They feel so nice. I just love it. And I love the way it looks from the outside because the front of my house has all the windows with the vestibule. As you can see, if you look through the front door, you can see I have a vestibule. That's the one beautiful thing about older homes. There's all these nooks and crannies and spaces that you don't typically see in a newer build. These doors are all original. I'm so glad that it was never painted and everything stayed the original that it was intended. I plan on keeping it that way. It was actually my inspiration for the mint greens and the teals when we first moved in. If people ask me my inspiration, so I'm going to tell you real quick. I was eating an Andes candy, trying to figure out what colors would complement the dark woodwork. And then I was like, light bulb. If you've ever seen an Andes candy, it's 2 layers of chocolate with mint cream filling. And yeah, so now you can't unsee it. That was my inspiration. These scrolls are metal wrought iron. They were black. I got them doing garage hunting with my parents when my parents first moved to Florida. I now live in upstate New York, and my dad has since passed away, and my mom relocated back up here as well. But so it has meaning to me. I've painted them teal. This buffet, I love the way it looks. It's such a heavy antique piece. and it has the colors to go with my decor. You'll notice that I choose glass lamps and glass frame for the windows. I think it allows transparency, but still allows me to decorate these spaces. Because there's so many windows, that was my solution. In that particular case, the vase obstructs my neighbors across the street, but the lamp and the frame still allow the light to come through. This here is my coat closet. That long length mirror that you just saw is an antique mirror. It was red when I got it, and I painted it teal to go with my decor as well. And this, drum roll please, is the project that I just finished with the haul tree that I got on Facebook Marketplace. I upholstered it myself. The bottom is for shoes, which is what inspired me to start this project in the first place. And I added the shelving above. I got the wood, stained it a brown mahogany, basket for snowsuits, gloves, hat, scarves. So there's a lot of practicality in this piece as well as beauty. The wallpaper, my husband helped me put up. He did not trust me with an X-Acto knife. It was a pain in the butt. Peel and stick is not easy. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. Glad I did, because I did have the proper tools and I was able to tell him how to do it. So for our first time doing this, I'm so proud with the outcome. It really came out great. Again, as I said, I painted the wood up top, or I should say stained the wood up top, added the brackets, painted and created that lantern that you see there, did a little stain, antique it, and painted it the same color as the haul tree, which is called Bear Picnic Table. It's from Home Depot. It's like a mint green. And the 2-tier basket, I found that on Amazon. Thought it was a cool idea to be able to put sunglasses, receipts, keys, things like that. I got 3/4 inch plywood with 6-inch high density foam. Yes, I know it's excessive. We have big butts. We need the extra cushion. Do not judge me. And this lumbar pillow, I got the cover from Etsy. I thought it was a perfect match. And the insert from Amazon. It's a 16 by 20. I wanted something to fill up that back wall, and I think it came out nice. I did paint the hooks matte black to modernize the piece. The wreath is from Amazon. It had a lot of bad reviews, guys, but this is why. It says it's 20 inches. This is not 20 inches. To get to 20 inches, you would have to sparse it out. It would make it not look so great. For my purpose, I was able to keep it together and it looks beautiful. This vase I got from Threshold, Target. Love it. It came broken. They replaced it and refunded me. So I got it for free $99. Can't beat it. Love it even more now. The terracotta one that's also on the bottom of this piece is very similar, also from Threshold. Filled it up with some wildflowers. That's it over there to your right. So I love the way they complement each other. That basket right there, that magazine basket, guys, it was on Amazon and Target for $60 to $80. I got it for $20 at Walmart, so run and get it. This is my landing. I consider my landing part of my entryway because the coat closet is right there at the bottom, so you do look up and see it. So I wanted to give it an impact. And having the picture ledges, as I mentioned, is a great way to change out your decor. I can change that out as often as I want without creating holes. I have plaster walls, so when I hang something up, it becomes a crater in the wall. So by doing this, I can change things out frequently. Now, I just want to say real quick. So you see this picture where it says, "This is us." That's my 3 kids when they were younger. My husband and I are a blended family. So the one with the curls, my bio, and then you have his 2, where they're all mine. But what I was going to say is that picture over there was taken back in 2016. We lived in public housing. Okay. I keep that picture there as a reminder of where we came from. If anyone wonders why I am obsessed with this home, it's because it is our dream come true. We bought this home in 2020, and we never thought we would have such a beautiful, big home. So that is why I will decorate every inch of this home, because I love this home more than anything. And this is our forever home. So this is a view coming back down the stairs again. There will be a picture in that frame. I'm waiting for Thanksgiving. I'm hosting this year, so I'll be putting a picture in there once that's done. This painting over here to the left, that painting is from 1964, when my parents first got married and bought their first house. And when I was a kid, I called dibs on it. My dad, when he passed away and my mom downsized, I was able to inherit it. It came long before me, and it will be here long after me, because I will pass it down to my kids as well. I love this piece, and I'm so proud to have it be the first thing you see when you walk in our home. And this is just a view of the living room. This is the space. Now, we do have another living space. This is not our only living area. We do have a family room, and I will be showing pictures of that in the future when I update it again. I have shown it in the past, so if you're interested in seeing a full home tour from when I first moved in, definitely check out one of my earlier videos. But there's been a lot of changes, and I do plan on updating the family room, so I'm not going to show it in this video. We do have an eating kitchen as well as a formal dining room as well. So we do have a pretty big house. It's a little under 2,000 square feet. So this is just one part of the house. It is very compartmentalized because it is a 1932 Dutch colonial. They didn't have open floor plan. I do like, though, that from the living room, you can look right into the dining room and look right into the family room. So it is open in that aspect. I do appreciate that. And that's pretty much the home. I am so proud with the way everything's coming together. I look back at my old pictures to see how much my style has really evolved over the last 2 years that we've lived here. And this is just another look at the hall tree. I love it. It's my favorite piece right now. That's what it looked like when I got it, guys. It was just a dark brown, very basic, general piece. And again, I painted it, added the 3/4 inch plywood, the 6-inch high density foam, used velvet, pale pumpkin, I think was the color, curtains to upholster the piece. I love using curtains to do my upholstery because it gives me extra fabric should anything happen having 3 kids and pets. So one panel now and another panel if I have to do it all over again. And again, this is a close-up of the shelf and my beloved painting from my parents. And shout out to my hubby again for doing the wallpaper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out my other media platforms. Bye.